your job is to stop overthinking, King of Swords, and to be grounded. Something that's flowing, something that's pouring out from the heavens. These young little prophets, it could be star seeds. Hey everyone, this is Ashley. This message is the weekly word, a timeless message. So when these two cards came out, and immediately when I looked right here, the two rams intertwine, I heard Anna. And I heard Anna earlier today as well. So Anna was a prophetess. A prophetess is like a female prophet. And she prophesied over the Christ of a upcoming Messiah, etc. And she was the daughter of Penuel or Phanuel, depending on how you pronounce his name. So Penuel means the face of God. And that is pretty much like the pineal gland. That's a location that Jacob, with Jacob's ladder, or Jacob's ladder, if you pronounce it with the J, that he had the vision of the angel. And we're going to see what the Divine Spirit has with this. So I just had to give that little layout of who the prophetess Anna was. So she was an elderly lady. She was married for 7 years. 7 is another number, a high frequency number, a number for purification and new beginnings. It's a completion of a cycle and a beginning of something new. The number 7 is very powerful in the culture, in the biblical culture. Okay, so I feel like it's another cycle that is rotating, I hear. Specifically when I hear and feel the rotation, I feel like it's like a zodiac wheel, like a wheel. You look right here, it's a wheel turns, a wheel rotates, and it's like a toss or a changing of something new. And when I keep feeling like this rotation, it's like this rotation almost like a toss. And what I mean by that is when a ball is thrown, but it's like a spin ball, almost like when someone is pitching a fastball and it's a trick with it. It's a curve ball, if you will. So it's something that is happening, rotating in the zodiac wheel that's going to be like some type of twist or turn. And it's going to really help these prophetess, but I feel like it's also prophets. So I think the reason why Anna came up is because it deals with healing, and it deals with something that is aged and something that may have taken a long time or generational. It also feels like something that's generational before we can see it resonate. Resin. That was the word that came through. So I feel like these are individuals that are strongly linked to the tribes, as you have 12 tribes and 12 houses in the zodiac. Give me a second. So her father came from the tribe of Asher, and Asher was one of the later 2 of the tribes. Very abundant. In their land, it was the land of like olive oil, and olive oil deals with anointing and purification and promises. This deals with priestly, although the Asher collective, part of the 12 tribes, were not the priests of the 12 tribes. But however, they produced something that was priestly, the olive oil. Give me a second. So with these individuals, it's like 2 groups that I feel like, and regardless if you believe like the story of the 12 tribes, etc., it doesn't really matter. It matters about the energy and about the storyline and about the symbology. And I keep wanting to do my hands like this over and over again. Flowy, something that's flowing, something that's pouring out from the heavens. So I feel the children from the mouth of babes. So these young seedlings, these young little prophets, are going to prophesy, but they already have been, for some. It could be star seeds, if you will. That's one thing. But then you have this other aged prophet or prophetess group, collective. And it's like generational. So it's something that is growing in value. Like the gifts are growing in value. It's like compound interest. This is sort of building off of the message from last week a little bit. Like compound interest. Like building and building upon the old, stack another brick, like building something huge. Like it feels like several different things. It feels like an event that's happening, playing out in the cosmos, that's going to spill over into the earth among these collective. So it will happen not just with the younger people, but also with certain elect of the elderly. Some of them will have miraculous healing. Yeah, some will have miraculous healing. Some will be healed by their grandchildren and even great-grandchildren. Some with the great-grandchildren and grandchildren and children, they are building in strength and in numbers because of their family lineage. And it has nothing to do with like, oh, my great-grandfather had this estate and now the estate was worth this much at that point when he first bought it or she first bought it, or it was integrated into the family. Now it's worth this much in 2021 or 2022, 2023. But it's more so about like something that is intangible, so spiritual gifts, but however it will definitely reap high value rewards. So someone could already be like in a very good financial situation because of their family lineage, but this is a curveball. Okay, so with that curveball, it's like a quick switch. Like you think you know where it's going, but then it hits a curve on you. So for some, I think this message is not just for somebody that is viewing this, and maybe not even for right now. I'm just supposed to deliver the message. That is it. So I feel like this is something that could be like on the earth, like worldwide or something. Okay, so with that curveball, some will be handing over their property, their deeds, over to select individuals. It could be a myriad of different reasons for whatever. They could find out that they are actually related. You see how they're interlocked right here. Infinity almost looks like, it looks like DNA. They could find out that they are related. It could be they felt compelled to do so. I mean, it's many different reasons. I don't know exactly why. We do have Aquarius right here, as we are in the age of Aquarius. And with that, there's a lot of fastballs, a lot of quick movement, a lot of curveballs that are coming in, and it's a lot of transfer of wealth and a lot of transfer of health. For on the backbones and backs of others, they carried the weight. This is Anna. Many sacrifices, and she carried the weight of whatever her burdens, her family's burdens, whatever it may be. But this is like certain people that have been common workers for a while and helping to uphold other institutions. I'm not going to get into too much detail. And what happens is that these people that were upheld, they will give some way, somehow, the wealth will be transferred. So it's not going to be in everybody's case. It's just going to be certain select individuals. I don't know how big it's going to be, but that is what's going to happen And this feels like a span of 2023. So from now, timeless message, but I feel like it will definitely, I hear cutoff 2023. Yeah, 2023 is the cutoff. I don't know, man. It could even be something written into the law or something. As I look right here, this looks like Lilith, like the signal of Lilith. So it also looks like Lilith and Saturn. I don't know all the details. Sometimes I'm not supposed to know timing or details. But for somebody, they are about to get their family. Hold on. Their family is coming into a great stature, great amount. It is money for some, but however, it's more than just money. It's like stature. Like if they were once, if their ancestors were once under the reign of a harsh judge or king or something, or community or society, it's like, look at the positioning of the body. Look how proud she is. When these people or individual was under the reign of a unjust king or in an unjust land or whatever it may be, it's like the trumpet has sounded and these people or this person or this family, their stature, like they're being raised up, elevated up. So it's not just about money. It's all facets of life. We have here, step out of your comfort zone in the North Node. The thing about Anna is after she was married, I think I started to say this at first, married for 7 years, her husband died and she was a widow for like 83 or 80 some years or whatever, 84 years. Okay. And she remained a widow and she went to the temple and she always stayed at the temple, fasting, praying, pretty much dedicated her life to, I guess, lamentations or prophesying over people. I'm not exactly, it doesn't say exactly what she would do, but however, she did prophesy over the Christ, over this major event. It feels like something also cosmically, like a lucky star or something. And I hear it raining down. Could be a meteor shower, but that could be symbolic of messages or information being judgmental that's coming in. Mary Magdalene and stop worrying. Being judgmental. Okay, so on a more personal note, although I feel like eventually, I don't know how long, but someone that is on this side will watch this video at some point and it will resonate. It's like, yeah. Okay, so anyways. All right. So someone on a more personal note, like I was saying, is judging their past or judging their family's past and maybe even doing or playing the blame game. Let's see what this is. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. So don't worry about, what it says about the full moon or the timing. The answers you need are coming. So I feel like this is a person, it's a couple different things. So like I was saying, someone that may be looking back on their personal past and or their family's past and looking at it, scrutinizing their family. Like, if my family was in this position, if they did this, then I would be in a better position. That feels like one group. And for another person, they're wondering how something is going to work out. Like, they're trying to put all of the pieces together and play God. Like, well, this is how it's going to happen. They could be really heavy into law of attraction. And, law of attraction, a lot of the ways of how it's taught is missing some of the pieces to really get a full understanding. So just keep that in mind. But for someone, it's like, this is how it's going to happen. And if it doesn't happen that way, or it doesn't seem like it's going to happen that way, then it can't happen. Like that being judgmental and stop worrying is saying like, you're trying to play God. You're trying to put all the pieces together, but that's not your job to do that. Your job is to stop overthinking, King of Swords, and to be grounded. Queen of Pentacles, like being grounded. Look how her body posture is. She's bold, she's confident. But it also is about sacrificing. And what are you willing to sacrifice? And that's what I feel like some people are doing. They're trying to play God, pretty much. Whether you're judging other people, judging yourself, or judging your future, trying to put the pieces into play and force things to happen. We have here, communication is key. A new moon in Gemini. So someone could be a Gemini, yeah. Okay. Give me a second. Communication is key. How do you speak about yourself? Do you hold yourself in high regard? But are you still humble? Are you confident, but still humble? Are you thankful, but still expecting for miracles to happen? Just ask. Whatever you ask in prayer, you will receive if you have faith. Faith is an action word. It's not like, oh yeah, I'm saying communication. I'm just saying that, yeah, I have faith. Yeah, okay, yeah. I believe and trust God, my angels, my guides, the signs, the synchronicities, all of that stuff. But yet, what am I doing? Am I working against myself? When I get in a certain mood, do I talk against that promise? All of that you have to be aware of. You're very close to achieving your goal. Gold. Your goal is gold. It's your prize. Treat it as such. All right, give me a second. Yeah, so I think that may be all for a personal message. I think. Yeah. Choose your words wisely. You want to make sure that you are saying words that are powerful, affirming your power, affirming what you are believing God to do for you. Because it's fast moving. I believe one of Anna's gifts was, well, being faithful, definitely for sure, but prayer and discernment. I think those are key components in exercising your faith. And when I say faith, I'm not talking about a religion. I'm talking about the specific promises that have been given to you, solely you, the visions that have been given to you, the work that has been given to you for you to do, that you're having faith about. That's your journey that you have to go on, not anybody else's. I feel like someone also could be trying to tell and explain their vision or their purpose or their work to somebody else, or they feel like they have to. But it's not, somebody else's vision. God didn't give it to them. God gave it to you. The vision was given to you. The task was given to you, not to others. I'm not saying that God wouldn't give you helpers, people that have the same vision that will come along and help. You see how he's upholding his arm and helping him work. But that comes with discernment. That comes with you already building momentum in the trajectory that God has you to go. That's not you dragging other people along with you. That's your path to travel. And as you travel on that path, eventually you will run into other people with the like-minded vision, the like-minded energy as you. And you guys can go down the yellow brick road together, like the Wiz, like the Wizard of Oz, and obtain that gold together. So that whole story is about alchemy as well. Yellow brick road, the Wizard of Oz. Yeah. So I hope that this message, it is a little different. This almost reminds me of when I used to do Twin Flame, Starseed Bible studies and readings, that there were a lot of individual messages, a lot of coded messages. Okay, so we have a time for healing, like I was saying, with that prophetess Anna. And then we have believe in the impossible. I'm possible. Believe in yourself. If you separate the I am from possible, it's I'm possible. You have to believe that God doesn't make any mistakes. God gave you a task because God knows that you can handle it. You have everything that you need right within your reach. You are the main tool. You master yourself, you master your reality. And lastly, we have you are good enough. You are good enough for everything and every promise that God, your angels, has shown you, whether through dream format, visions, words, prophecy, whatever it may be. You are good enough. That's another thing about that judgmental card that came up. It's like when you lack in faith or when you doubt you are capable of something, that's not like you being humble, that's you being insulting, because it's like saying that God or the Most High or the All makes mistakes, like God doesn't know what the all in all is doing. You know, think about that. If God created everything, then, you know, that's like saying that you are above God. So God, the all, is not a liar, is not a man that he shall lie. A new start is coming. And then we have the South Node. So we had the North Node and the South Node. So still right now, Gemini is in the North Node and Sagittarius is in the South Node. Don't look back, South Node. Whatever you left behind you, don't be like Lot's wife and look back. Okay? And the reason why she was looking back was because of fear. It wasn't because of gratitude. It was because of fear. So there's no need to look back unless you're looking back to be like, thank you. I made it so far. Look what I've been through, and I am better. I'm stronger. I can share my testimony with someone else. It's not to look back and be like, oh my gosh, I hope that doesn't happen again. Look, confidence is key. Okay. All right. So yeah, this has been long enough. Make sure you do share and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can receive notifications when we post new information here. This is a different message once again for the weekly word. And yeah, it feels really good. It feels like things are unfolding in a nice way. And yeah, just keep moving forward. Just keep doing what you felt led to do. And I'll talk to you guys next week. All right, peace.